Bomberman, the best party game ever since Bomberman got ported on PC Engine in 1990 with its multiplayer battle mode. The first version was single player only. It then with Bomberman 93 on PC Engine that the series became so well-shaped and funny and famous. There have been a lot of games belonging to the main series or spin-off related to Bomberman, the most innovative and famous being the Super Bomberman games on Super Famicom. Super Bomberman 2 had the best stages, with Stage 2 and its peculiar physics on ice and crazy holes, and Stage 4 with its electric fins, adding a totally new playing style to Bomberman. Super Bomberman 3 is the most beautiful with its crazy characters from all over the world and its charming range of colors and tones, and had the best musics composed partly by Jun Chikuma. She worked on most of the games in the series since the first Bomberman game on Famicom. She studied Arabic and Oriental music in Tunisia, and she mixes in her soundtracks the Arabic rhythm system with Japanese scales and techno concepts. The music is catchy, adventurous, and fits the action perfectly. I played most of the Bomberman games ever released over the time on most systems and have fun with most of them. But I have two favorites that I still play to this day, and which are for me the two best Bomberman games ever. Super Bomberman 5 for Super Famicom, released in 1997 in Japan only, is my first pick. It is the last Bomberman of the Super Famicom era, and then keeps all the innovations shaped in early games and make them perfectly. You can play up to 5 players in multiplayer mode with a multi-tap. Super Bomberman 5 is a best-of game and acts as a compilation of all the best elements and best stages from previous Super Bomberman. It also adds on some new mechanics and still remains the most fluid and consistent of all Super Bomberman episodes. It keeps the sudden death mode from Super Bomberman, where pressing blocks falls at random for the last minute of the battle. It keeps from Super Bomberman 3 the best system of the whole series, the Bad Bomber system, which allows eliminated players to appear at the edges of the arena and throw bombs. Expanding it this time with the Super Dodge system option, which allows an eliminated player who defeats a player on the map to take his place in the arena and then to come back to life. This system is so perfect that it gives a totally new dimension to battles in Bomberman. It keeps the Louise from Bomberman 94 and also Super Bomberman 3. Those cute kangaroos can be ridden on if you find an egg behind a soft block. Each Wii has a unique ability, and he will take the damage and be destroyed in place of you. Super Bomberman 3 introduced the mini-games between battle match, where you will win an item for the next match. It is kept for Super Bomberman 5 with its bowling mini-game. The battle stages are among the best of the series, with my favorites being Stage 8 from Super Bomberman 3 and Stage 13. Both featuring a minecart that you can take to use the railroad track to make you invincible and move you to the other part of the map. You can use passwords to change the disposition of the battle stage's elements, such as the railroad track's directions, what adds a totally new replayability. The game has also been released as a gold cartridge, given in tournaments in Japan, that features the 3 bonus stages unlocked from the beginning. Stage 13 also had the Mind Bomb power-up item, which creates an hidden and invisible bomb which explodes when someone works on it. Combine the railroad tracks, the kangaroos, the super dodge system and the sudden death mode, and you're up for non-stop fun multiplayer battles. Saturn Bomberman is my second pick. Released in 1996, the game is famous for its unique wide battle stage, which can be played by up to 10 people if you use 2 multi-taps on your Sega Saturn, and the normal battle stages can be played by up to 8 people. The game keeps all the previous innovations, except the super dodge system. That's a shame, because if the system were introduced in Saturn Bomberman, it would be the best of the series by years. Anyway, even without it, it's still the second best game of the series. The characters of all previous Bomberman games were taken from the Bomberman world, and they were all super cute. But in Saturn Bomberman, all characters, except for the white and the black bombers, come from popular Hudson games, some being Japan only. And they are the cutest sprites ever in any Bomberman game. You can play Takahashi Meiji from Adventure Island, Bonk from Bonk series, and even Majimaru, and Kabuki Danjuro from Tengai Makyu Majimaru. What a cast! If you used to love action games and RPGs, you will be thrilled to play them in situ on Bomberman, as they are beautifully rendered. In addition, they all have their own algorithms when played by the computer. The battle stages are beautiful as hell and also unique in the series. The space one is my favorite, with its panel in the center of the arena, which changes the movement speed of everyone and of the background landscape. In this episode, kangaroos are replaced by dinosaurs called Tyras that can be ridden. Again, they are all different with special abilities, but this time they can grow up and bigger up to 3 levels and expand their abilities. You can also jump off of them if you want to. However, in White Battle Mode, Tyras aren't available, but it's already so funny and frenzied that they are not really missed. A mini-game is also present between battles, as in previous Super Bomberman games. This time, in Wide Model, you can catch a Godzilla item in the minigame and have a giant super cute Godzilla coming into the arena to blow flames on the players. It's pretty unique to this game and it's so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this video and my personal pick of my 2 favorite Bomberman games. Have fun playing those games as much as I do.